Hello students, in this video, let us understand about ortho and para hydrogen. Consider hydrogen molecule. It is made up of two hydrogen atoms. Each hydrogen atom has an electron and a proton. Both of them have their individual spins, right? In this case particularly, we are only interested in spin of proton. So based on spin of proton, there are two types. One is ortho and the other is para. In case of orthoisomer, both the spin of protons are moving in the same direction, whereas in case of para-isomer, both the spins are moving in the opposite direction. So you can say about the net spin, since they are moving in the opposite direction, in case of para, net spin is equal to 0. In ortho, both are moving in the same direction, they are parallel to each other, and so the net spin gets doubled, right? Now, after this, let us see what is the effect of temperature on this particular spin isomers. So, the effect of temperature is as shown on the screen. For orthoisomer at 0 Kelvin, there is no formation, whereas para-isomer is formed and it is stable. Less than 33 Kelvin, orthoisomer as well as para-isomers are in 50-50% concentration. Now, why this 33 Kelvin is been specified here? This is basically the liquefaction temperature of hydrogen. You can say it is a critical temperature, 33 Kelvin. So, if hydrogen is cooled below this temperature, it gets converted into a liquid state. However, it has been observed that hydrogen to come in completely liquid state, it needs to be cooled to approximately 20 Kelvin. Is it okay? So, in general, we are saying 33 Kelvin is a critical temperature of hydrogen, and so below 33 Kelvin, that becomes the liquefaction temperature, right? Now, after that, if you consider at higher temperatures or room temperature, there is a fixed proportion of ortho as well as para hydrogen. So, ortho is 75% and para is 25%. That means we can say as the temperature increases, para isomer is getting converted into an orthoisomer. Is it okay? So, if you are clear about this concept till now, then we can directly move on to the related question. See the question on your screen. So, they are asking you, as the temperature increases from 0 to an higher temperature of 50 degrees Celsius, what would be the ratio of orthohydrogen to para-hydrogen? Just think about it. As the temperature increases, what happens? Orthohydrogen starts to predominate within the reaction mixture or within the hydrogen mixture which is present, right? So, the orthohydrogen will increase gradually as the temperature is increased, and it will become constant. It has to become constant because it is in its fixed proportion. So, at higher temperature, what we have seen in the last table, that orthoisomer will be having 75% proportion and para-isomer will be having its 25% proportion, right? So, what is the correct option for this particular question? Option number C, that is, it will increase gradually and become constant. Okay, so that's for today. You'll get some more tips and tricks related to the CET PG series in the upcoming video. Till then, work hard, take care. One more thing I'd like to mention, if you like my videos, kindly subscribe and like it. Thank you.